Let's talk about Scotland's year. Bit of a mixed bag for the results. They started with 2 losses against England and Ireland, then they finished with 2 losses against France and Ireland. And it's all a little bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. They had 5 wins in the middle with some very good performances, but then some disappointing ones as well, particularly at the end to Ireland, and we'll come to that. Strength-wise, well, like I said, some good results. And also they've had a fairly consistent selection, to be honest. The core of their team is now pretty easy to select, which means they can just tinker. And there definitely was some big improvements in the set piece and the tight work that they know they needed to improve on from that World Cup year. And they did that, but then the big blow was that last game against Ireland kind of brought it crashing down a little bit and made them realise maybe they've still got a lot of work to do in those tight physical areas. So yeah, as always, what's their work on? Well, it's consistency. And the other big challenge is they will have their 2 fly halves out for a while. So breakthrough players, I think Kebble's been very impressive. Xander Fagerson, the 2 props there, really impressive, apart from that last game against Ireland. And attacking-wise, Van der Merwe has really added an extra power dimension to their running game, which they needed. Player of the year for me, I think, is Scott Cummings. I think he's just improved and been given them that real edge, a physical edge in the pack. This is the team I'd start in 2021. Kebble, Brown and Xander Fagerson. Kebble keeping Sutherland out for now. Cummings, Gray, and then their back row, I think, the flankers pick themselves, Ritchie and Watson. At 8, do they have a world-class 8? Probably not. So I think they should stick with Matt Fagerson and just keep that going for familiarity until someone raises their head above the parapet for that spot. At 9, I do want to see George Horne have a crack. We haven't seen him due to injury. I think he's a potential world-class 9 in the making, but we haven't had a chance to see him. So let's give him a go. Not that Price has done anything wrong. With Russell and Hastings out for now, I think Van der Vault makes his start. I think he did show he's got more than Weir does, which is unfortunate for Weir, but I think the reality. In the centres, Johnson and Harris, I think, stay. Harris has been very impressive with big, powerful Van der Merwe on one wing, the quick, nippy Graham on the other wing, and Hogg, the captain, at fullback. That's how I'd start. Let me know what you think of that team and how Scotland went this year. I'd love to know your comments, and I'll see you next time.